Hey, what's up you guys? I finally got my copies of Red Velvet's The Reve Festival, which I have honestly just been calling the Zimzalabim era because I keep forgetting it's called something else. So I have the normal version, which I think this is the... I don't know what the versions are called now. I know there's a day one version and a guidebook version. I think this is a guidebook and this is the day one. I'm not sure, I'll have to double check that. But let's start with the normal version, which we finally get some really nice packaging for Red Velvet again. So here's the front. This is a sticker. I'll bring it closer to the camera so you can read it, and it's actually like on the album, which is nice. When I first got it, I thought it was on the plastic, but I like when SM does that. So here's the front, the side, and the back with the track list at the bottom. Excuse me. So when we get into it, we can just look at the CD plate right away. So it's yellow. It has a little robot on it. And then we can get into the photo book. I actually remembered to remove the photo cards and extras for once, so I don't have to worry about them falling out halfway through. So this is a pretty typical standard photo book for an SM album this size. I'm pretty sure their Summer Magic normal version was about the same size. This is definitely an interesting concept, and I definitely think that they were right in giving Red Velvet it, because I don't really think any of their other groups, maybe FX could have made this work like Red Velvet does. Just Red Velvet has a very specific eccentric style to them, an experimental one that I think works. Here we go. So honestly, when they put the teaser stuff out, like the outfits, I was really confused. I think Irene and Yeri are the two that are best styled even in the comeback stages. I think Wendy, especially having to wear, I think it was that she was actually wearing like a purse or something, got the short end of the stick. So this is the page for Zimzalabim. I'm gonna lift it up so you guys can actually read the ticket information. You can pause it if you need to. I think that's interesting. I just like how SM packages their stuff a bit differently. So I definitely don't hate the concept. Here's the page for Sunny Side Up. Sunny Side Up is definitely my favorite song. It's a bop. Honestly, I think their B-sides are a lot stronger of this album than the title song, but I do like Zimzalabim itself. It did take a little bit to grow on me. And here is Milkshake, which is also a very good one. So there's close-up of Solgi, and there's Wendy and Yeri. Oops, and I forgot to take out the ad. Okay, I thought I was doing good, and I forgot. It's okay. So, these like little ball things here, I guess they're bigger in this. They remind me of when you would go to like the supermarket. Some of the supermarkets that are by my house, we still have them. There's Joyce. This looks like a Jurassic Park or a Six Flags picture. They have the balls, like the machines where you put a quarter or like a nickel in, and you can get like a little toy out of it. So I thought that was clever on SM's part to do that. Here's Bing Bing. Feel free to pause when you need to. Oh, this is Rookie. I also really like how the festival was broken up into different music videos from Red Velvet's discography, like the past. I really liked that. Here's Parade with a close-up of Joy, who is just, I think I love her too much. It's quite a possibility. And then here is LP with a close-up of Yeri. The colors, oh, that's cute. Here's a group shot, which I think this was a teaser image that was used. And here is the credits page. Not loving that this happened, but it should be okay. I haven't had any issues with like anything from SM albums falling out, like photobooks or anything. So it should be okay, but I guess that's just something for you to be aware of, the binding and the glue. Just be careful. Other than that, this is probably like, everyone's probably so excited not to have another slipcase. But I think for their summer comebacks, because Red Velvet are now considered like the new summer queens, because of Sistar used to have that, but I see a lot of people calling them the summer queens now. I think SM is putting more effort into their summer packaging than their other comebacks, which I'm not exactly sure why. So it comes with an ad. I think it's just a typical SM ad and just has like stuff in it for Red Velvet. And then this is the app you use to get access to their fan clubs and everything. So this one does come with I think there's one version of photo card for, whoops, and yep, there we go. I'm hitting my camera as usual. I think there's one version photo card, like overall for the normal version, I think. So I know they put the girl's signature on the bottom, so I'm going to try to hide it as best as I can. So here's what the back looks like, and it's Solgi, and she looks so cute. I do hate though when the photo card is horizontal. It's just my personal preference. And then it also comes with a member standee, and I think it goes according to the girl's color. Oh, never mind, it says her name right there. So I got Joy's, which I'm so happy. I was so worried because all I was thinking about was having to trade for this and how packaging it was going to be a pain. So I'm happy that I got her. So we'll move the normal version to the side for now, and we'll look at the limited version. And of course, I had to go and get my bias Joy's version. Here's what it looks like without the window glare. So the curtain is her color of green. I believe the curtains, depending on each girl's version, is their color. This also, like the normal, has a sticker. It's different though. So here's the front. This side, I'll try to fit that into the frame. So this is Joy's side. The back and the other side. I'm going to also show you what it looks like without the slip cover. Here's a closer look at Joy's slip cover. So without the slip cover, here is the front, which I believe this is a picture from the Instagram post that they used, which just shows you the whole festival layout. Like, there's a Bad Boy reference, Peekaboo, Really Bad Boy, Red Flavor, One of These Nights, I believe, and there's happiness around it, Rookie, Ice Cream Cake. They just did a lot of work, and I really do like the references they did. Here's the side. So this is a bit reflective right here. It looks like it's pink, but I don't know if you can really read that from the camera. And it has Joy on the side. And then, ooh, okay. So here is the back, and as you can see, it's actually like pressed into the cover the titles of the songs. It's interesting. Okay, so let's get into this. So yes, okay. Always have to organize. So here is the CD plate for Joy's version. It is green and has a full body shot of the robot. Put that back for safekeeping. Get a little bit of room here. We'll look at the magic kit last. I believe this is the same ad. One of these days I'll stop hitting my camera during an unboxing. Don't know when, but you know, one of these days it might happen. So here's the photo book for the limited version. It is like, it kind of feels like it's about the same as the normal version, like width-wise and everything. Decently thick, I would say, like decent for SM. Here's the front, the side, and the back. That makes me think of Dum Dum, just with the legs. So one thing I do have to say that I always appreciate with SM for Red Velvet is their limited versions. The photo book is always going to be different than the normal version photo book, which I really do appreciate. They even did different pages for the songs. Oh, so I wonder if you can use, I know there's like the glasses, so like the glasses that Joy has on right now on this cover. I wonder if you can use them to like read the lyrics and stuff. That would be pretty cool. That's cool. It's an interesting idea. I do like how they did this. If I'm going to be honest, I'm not crazy about Joy's hairstyle with the braids. I don't know. I'm not crazy over it. But there's a lot of questionable style choices, I think, this era. But I know a lot of people were having conversations over her hair for that reason. And then I really just, why is Wendy wearing a bag? Like, why is she actually wearing a bag? I don't understand SM stylists, or like Red Velvet stylists, I guess I should say. Here's Sulgi with Milkshake. Like, the dress part, I don't mind. And her hair in this one looks fine. But I guess maybe it's just, like, there's certain pictures of it that I don't like, that I don't think it was, like, just done right or not. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't think that SM should have done it at all. I do love how Yeri was styled for this one. That was, like, a little bridal headdress, even though it says 13 on it. Which I was trying to figure out why it would reference 13 and I couldn't. Joy. This just kind of makes me think of like, maybe like the darker side of Red Velvet, I guess. And her hair is braided, but it's braided like in, what'd you call them? Like the two braids that like a lot of idols use now. I don't even know. But yeah, see, look, so like this is, like, apparently someone looked this up, and this is, like, a bag or something. And, like, that's just stuck with me, that she's literally wearing a bag. And Irene wearing a hat with danglies on it. I don't even know. Sometimes I really do, she kind of looks like Yuna here. Sometimes I do really just wonder why, like, stylists make the decisions that they do. Like, did someone tell them to do that? Or did they make that decision themselves? Also, Wendy with her short hair looks so adorable. Solgi in the mirror house. There's a credit page, which honestly, I do like this group picture a lot better than the one they had on the poster. Okay. So then we will get into the magic kit. So this is Joy's magic kit. Obviously it has her face on it. It's her color. Here's the front, side. It's back. It says Joy. And it says magic kit. The sides are just blank. So let's open this up. This is supposed to come with a member ticket, I think. Oh, hold on. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is backwards. Here it is. So this is Reve, the robot. I think it's like a little balloon you can blow up, and there's a stick for the balloon. And then I think these are the glasses that you can use to like read. I think they should be. I don't want to take them out though. I'm like scared I'll break them. And then here is the ticket that I got. I'm pretty sure it's Joy's. It did come a bit bent and damaged, but also it was like on the very bottom of this. And if you went like this, you could hear it go back and forth. So I think that's why. It says, I don't know if you could read it, but it says something unforgettable. And then, so this is Joy's. I don't know if it's like assigned with each member, like if you get Wendy's or Yuri's or like any of the other members, if it's like the member ticket you get is that assigned member. I think it was random, I don't know. I'm just happy that I got another thing of Joys because I was also worried about having to trade for that. I'm always just worried about having to trade for things. I'm just trying to clean up the area real quick. There's so much stuff, which I do appreciate that SM is starting to put more things in, okay, cleaned up that area a little bit. And we'll bring back the normal version and we will reveal the limited versions photo card. So the limited version, I believe they have 10 photo cards in total, so there's 2 versions for the limited, but you only get 1 photo card, which compared to like JYP, with since I just did a Stray Kids unboxing, like I kind of wish SM would put at least 2 cards in, so like for training it would be easier, but that's just how SM is. And well, I tried to cover her signature, but I read it says Irene right here. So I have one of Irene's cards. I'm not sure which one. It's a horizontal one, which SMY horizontal. It is really cute though. That is really close up. She is definitely more confident than I would ever be. Alright, so Zimzalabim as just a song itself took me like 2 listens to really get into. I definitely think it's a Red Velvet only song because I can't really see, that's a piece of my hair, whoops, because I can't really see another group doing it because Red Velvet just has such a distinct style to them and an experimental vibe. So I do have Joy's limited edition, so I don't think other than her magic kit and just the cover being Joy herself that it's much different than the other girls' versions. I don't know though because I didn't look into the other girls' versions or any unboxings because I was just waiting to get my version of the albums. So it could be, and I just don't know. My favorite song from this era is Sunny Side Up. If you haven't heard it, you definitely should listen to it. It's so good. And I'm just happy that Red Velvet came back. And I'm gonna keep babbling. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I do hope you enjoyed my unboxing of Red Velvet's latest comeback, the Reve Festival Day 1.